camera. Say hi, people. Happy 2017. Hey everybody, it's Retro Kid Reviews. A very quick update. Aside from the notifications on my computer, and I think stuff going on outside the house, or my room, I'm playing around with my tripod, so if I get any weird angles, my bad in advance, I guess. And I really want to keep ordering the shot, so I'm going to be playing around with that. So, technical difficulties aside, there's kind of the biggest one. If anyone wants to know where's the top 10 of 2016 movies, two things. I did wrote the list. I did film footage. Two different sets of footage. Set 1 had my traditional, figure kayfabe and the whole thing. And, I guess that's what I'm calling the storylines from now on, because, wrestling. Also, I guess speaking of wrestling, I did see Wrestle Kingdom 11, and oh my god, that Okada match. Ooh, we're like, what, not even a week in, and that's already a match of the year? Yeesh. Wrestling aside, the other set was just basically, what was it, vloggy, but it was like, all in my face kind of stuff, so, yeah, no, and I think I shot in the middle of the day, and I left TV on, I think The Martian, so I'm gonna, I guess, scrap that for copyright reasons. So, I guess, as both a channel update and just get it out of the way with my top 10, the first 3 is going to be DC. There's no getting around it, despite how bad it obviously looks with DC when it comes to 2016. They still made a quality product in my eyes. A very questionable, unfortunately, sometimes now looking back, crap product, but DC Rebirth came out, and I have to give something the benefit of the doubt. And, the last 3 is obviously going to be Marvel, that's how I'm going to be probably doing my list. For the first time ever, there is going to be Tokusatsu. And guess how many of those are going to be good. Aside from a lot of the reviews I've already mentioned, off the top of my head, Kamar, I guess, Ichiko. Yeah, the one I made a assload of notes for. Tokusatsu is going to be present in the list. For example, I guess the Drive Saga movie is going to be somewhere in the list. Same with Shin Godzilla. I know I'm spoiling the list, but let's be honest. It took me all day to basically film footage. Another day realizing the mic was muted, and it's probably going to be muted again. And another set of footage, scrapping it again, realizing it's going to have copyright. So, screw it. I might as well talk about my top 10 right here, right now. For the first 3, as I spoiled away, it's going to be DC. Number 10 is Batman vs. Superman. I mean, regardless how that fight was in the end, it at least, at the benefit of the doubt, tried to make it a cinematic universe of their own. I'm not going to call it the extended universe, because I'm not waiting away the DVD to see the real story, because they're not Blade Runner. No. And I know Blade Runner is getting a sequel. I honestly cannot wait for that sequel. And that's just FYI. Probably going to research and probably do a retro review of the first movie to get myself ready for Blade Runner 2049. And the other 2, I guess, in the, honorable mention DC part of this list is, Batman, Killing Joke. I know, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, there probably was another, Justice League movie that I might have reviewed. Again, if I got it wrong, please let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure it was Justice League versus Teen Titans. It may have been 2015. Again, I might be wrong. But comparing the 2, I would rather watch Killing Joke again, because the New 52 movies is trying to do their own story and make Damian its own character, and it's not bad when you really look at it. They're at least trying to do something with the character. It's not complete character assassination yet. And yeah, it kind of is a little when it comes to Bart, but so was the original story. Except it was more condensed, and even Bruce Timm himself said it was a short story, and he had to pad the film. So understandable. A prequel to her last, I don't know, night on the job would have been nice either way. And during my footage, I basically mentioned, at least when it comes to all that context, it should have been just a well-established villain, not some mob guy. I mean, I don't mind Paris France, But looking back, it really should have been like Poison Ivy or someone from Batgirl's Rose Galaxy might have put up with in the comics to make some sense, at least in an 80s perspective. Um, After that, the only reason why I'm still probably gonna watch The Killing Joke. Also, my dad is sick. Retro Dad's a little under the weather. It's flu season here in the house. I got a slight cough too, so if I cough at all in this channel, my bad in advance. Um, yeah. Uh, when it comes to Joker and his whole part of the whole Killing Joke portion, it is still from the book. It's not that bad. I could take it or leave it in the end. More importantly, I don't know. I mean, it's still a 50-50 story for me. A lot of people universally hate it, and I understand why. Without a doubt, I get the criticism coming in. But as an experience, watch it once online if you want. If it gets on Netflix, go ahead. It's at the very least a rental that they at least try to do something with the Killing Joke storyline. Because there were rare other places that done it. I think Arkham Knight did it, and there was like just as Easter egg fodder, not like a full movie. At the very least, I'm pretty sure a fan film like in the next 5 to 6 years is going to do a better job. Just saying honestly. Um, After that, I don't remember my entire list. No, I actually don't. I know my number 8, and I think 7 and 8 was definitely Toku. Yeah, I think it was. So 8 was definitely Drive Saga. I did see this. Also, what I was gonna try to say in the footage was that expect these to be like mini reviews of stuff that I'll probably talk about later in 2017. Um, so yeah, Drive Saga, Mark. Built. Oh, hang on. Aside. I still think it's an okay movie. The mock portion of making, sorry, Chase come back into life is, at the very least, yeah, Tumblr fodder. I'm really sorry, it kind of is. There have been worse fanfics, and there have been worse canon fanfics. I'm looking at you, Korosami. Hi! I do like Korra. I did a 300th review of it. Anyway, what else? The only, like, downside I had to the whole, new Drive Saga was basically Heart's portion. I mean, if you saw the figure war, you knew in advance that was going to be, like, the weirdest what the fives moment of the entire movie. Like, him trying to be, like, a mock-up kind of, like, Drive. Like, a knockoff Drive, essentially. Again, I forgot the Lieutenant's name, way back when I reviewed the show's first episode. The guy who was debunking that this was a Riot module, he got used to the idea with Riot modules as the series progressed, and he was, like, I think semi-racist, kind of like Mog. Again, I guess annotation to the name. And with that said, good luck having an end card. Again, not a protest to YouTube, but I honestly just think they should have a better editing practices. I'm just saying. So yeah, it's basically, it was like a Lethal Weapon kind of buddy cop portion, and it got weirder. Just on Heart's end, the rest on Mox was actually not bad. It was actually a good conclusion to a story. Same with what was it, Shinosuke and Kimiko, and seeing Eiji, yes, making what was it, surprise future canon. I also have a link to those reviews. What I was also trying to say throughout, and I'll probably say in this video too, everything I say in this top 10, every review I've ever done is going to be in the description because I can't really card. It's over a 5-card system, so that's how it is. I think I'm on 7, yeah, we're up to 7, is Godzilla. Oh, and if you're wondering, like, 9 and 8 was, yeah, it was Suicide Squad. Despite how it looks, it was still more fun than, Batman v Superman. Like, you kind of knew in advance it might end up being a bad movie. It was, like, if you know these are, like, bad as time goes on, it's kind of like Batman and Robin enjoyable, hopefully. Probably not in hindsight. My battery's almost dying. I have a really good counter for it now. It's like in the middle, but we got time. So yeah, Shin Godzilla was my number 7. There was really no getting around it. I do like the politics around it. I like the story. I like the characters. I definitely Was right about a few characters, not a whole lot. The public relations, like Dream Team Lady, I was mentioning in my React review. Um, basically public relations for the U.S. and I think take a shot every time I might say basically throughout this part of the video. Yeah, the movie was good. Godzilla looked pretty huge. My bad for everyone who doesn't like the arms. I'm kind of there, but I'm still weirded out that he could do laser, spine, and tail attacks. Spoilers aside, I will probably review Shin Godzilla. I have no reason not to. Also figuring out there might be an Ultra movie coming to my neck of the woods. Again, link in the description for everything I'm saying. Like, I think marzgurl and Josh, her husband, went to see a Ultraman movie. It was actually a double feature for their Animal Draft House. Again, the whole story down there is going to be in the description. So final thoughts with Godzilla before I get to the last, I guess, 5 or 4 I can barely remember. Well, let's start with the obvious. I think Godzilla was a really good movie. It was awesome. Just by all evidence to the contrary, when it comes to its look and tone, it still had the politics semi-okay, was it? I'm not a Japanese, like, government official or, like, a historian of their politics as time went on through, like, the modern day to, like, the last 30 years. I'm just assuming the process of elimination was, like, their version of a joke or whatever. Godzilla himself looked great when he was going up against the military. How they froze him, because they did freeze him. It wasn't like the oxygen bomb, like, back in the Showa era. They kind of rigged, like, a dentist kind of, like, attack with trucks and stuff. It's a minor spoiler, but it's better seen than what I'm saying, honestly. I guess, because I didn't review it, I'll probably put, a link to Kissation for both Godzilla and Kamen Rider. I don't remember what's number 6. I'm pretty sure... Crap. I'll be right back, because I gotta figure out what number 6 is. I'll be back in a minute. So, update-wise, I had really crap footage. Gonna figure out the rest. Who knows? Alright, be back in a minute. New camera, same problems. Almost tailed. You gotta be kidding me. I changed the list. Screw it. I guess for number 6 was originally supposed to be 7. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. No, actually 5. We're up to 5. Oh my god. This is gonna be fun editing. I'm just sorry in advance for my future self tomorrow, who's got to edit this and get ready for work. Yeah, I guess, long story short, when it comes to my job, I have afternoon hours, and it's just time consuming, and it's not really, helping me, make footage here in the house. So yeah, again, like all the movies I'm mentioning, expect like a mini review in the list, and probably official reviews as time goes on, I guess, for news in Star Wars case, leading up to Episode 8, this year. Let's get to the obvious. Do I like, Rogue One? Yes, I honestly think it was a prequel that didn't suck. Yay! Right up until I heard that other news. Yeah. Carrie Fisher. Yeah. Passing away, yeah. Moment of silence out of the way, and... yeah, what the hell, 2016? And, the year is over, and it's already still, like, creeping up on me. I don't know. Yeah, Rogue One was really good. It established a pretty intricate kind of plan. I thought at first it was going to be like a heist kind of thing. Turns out it was just basically like a final last stand kind of barrage maneuver to get the plans with like this Black Ops kind of team that they made on their own. I thought they were sanctioned from the rebellion to do it, but no, they were all on their own. They were going rogue. Pun intended. It was actually a fun movie. The third act was actually really good. Gareth Edwards knocked it out of the park with another franchise. I'm probably the only person that wants to defend 2014 Godzilla, and I will fight you why. In probably a comment section or whatever. So yeah, oh, also they ditched like the traditional text scroll. That's not really much of a spoiler. Everybody knows, oh, the traditional Star Wars text scroll. It's somehow not there. It wants to be their own thing, fine. If that was like the most blunt way to say it, okay, fine. You don't want to do the scroll? Awesome. Battles themselves are fine. I don't know every plan off the top of my head, because again, this is still new. The beach in the third act was really good. It was like a very climactic, like, close to World War II, Vietnam kind of war film that I guess Garrett was thinking about when he was doing press tours for this. And I could kind of see it when it comes to getting the plans officially in the movie. Carrie Fisher actually did do a scene in the movie. It was CG, and I know what you're thinking. Does that make it prequel bad? A little, not too much. I mean, if you've seen the prequels, you have definitely seen worse CG. Like, they brought back Peter Cushing via voice recording because he's not alive anymore to basically be his New Hope self, make it at least accurate to the traditional trilogy, because it's like the last like 2 minutes leading into the new trilogy. I mean the old school trilogy. So yeah. Other than that, it's still a good movie. Rambling with spoilers aside, it's still a good Star Wars movie that you can invest time into, make extended universe books, franchise stuff. I mean, Star Wars, they're gonna make toys out of anything, honestly. And speaking of guy who wants toys of himself, Deadpool, and I'm honestly, God, I'm happy that this is my third time doing this footage, because the second time around, this son of a bitch tried to threaten me via, I guess, dual wield point, but I wasn't really pointing at my eyes. The guy was weird, honestly. I mean, I'll just look at this footage. Just honestly look at this footage. Where is the top 10? Okay, dude, just chill. Am I on the top 10? Yeah, we're on the top 10. Oh my god. Where is it? We haven't filmed it like twice. Oh, twice? What do you mean twice? You threatened me with a gun. What do you expect? Help me. Alright, hang on, Doc. I'll get you in a minute. Missed your report. Yeah, missed your report. Missed your report. Am I getting a review yet? Just calm down, everyone. Just calm the freaking hell down. Bob, you're back?
Yeah, I'm back. What the hell's going on here?
Where the hell's Sasha gone?
I don't know, man. Oh, God.
So yeah, that's what I gotta put up with. And by the way, I really love my new tripod. It's stable and everything. Let me check my mic real quick. Yeah. Everything works so far. Awesome. So yeah, number 4 is Green Room. And for those who are thinking, why am I putting a horror-ish thriller? I don't really do much horror around the channel. Let me tell you why. I kind of promised myself to watch this movie long before and after Anton Yelish's death. Again, annotation if I messed up his name. Another good reason I'm happy that this is my third go-around. I mispronounced Patrick Stewart's name. I thought it was Patrick Wilson or something, or the T-1000. I'm really sorry in advance. Please don't use your psychic powers on me. I know he doesn't have it. I know he's an actor, but you don't know. You don't know, man. You don't know. Kidding aside, I did like the movie. It was a really good psychological, I guess, punk rock thriller. Basically, the whole synopsis of the story is basically a roadie indie punk band goes to upstate, like, far Midwest, and, like, basically finds themselves in, like, a neo-Nazi gig, and they're like, alright, fuck it, if we're gonna play these guys, we're gonna, flip them off and, just dick around. And, no, they get stuck in the green room, hence the title of the movie. Basically, if anyone doesn't know, it's basically a prep area, like, get yourself ready, get your gear ready, get stuff ready for, for the gig. I should know, because my dad is a very, very casual, a classic rock fan. He has his own amateur band for years. I mean, he could tell you stories for days, Retro Dad. But yeah, all that aside, the movie's still good, has a really good, thriller element. They managed to get the gig done, and then insanity ensues with, Patrick Stewart as the most intense neo-Nazi I have ever seen. I never want to see the guy as that. The guy could... I've known this guy as a hero with Star Trek and X-Men predominantly my childhood. Now seeing him as a heel scares the shit out of me. And that's actually very great acting for him. And really great, I guess, final work of acting for Anton and for him and his band. Basically going all out to try to, like, get out any way means necessary. Go to the basement. Go through any nook and cranny they could find what's essentially a compound. It's really, they went to a freaking compound. That's all they did. Or some may say the murder house. Yeah, so, I guess, linked in the description for the trailer if you guys really want to see it. Honestly, you really should. It's a really good movie. And, also, I'll probably do, I guess, channel update with myself in Star Trek Beyond. I like the movie. I didn't see it. I heard from friends and family and CinemaSins that I always go up with the criteria that it's a good movie by CinemaSins, but how many sins off he does, and everybody probably does when they watch the guy. I don't know. I'm crap with math, but I'm apparently amazing with sin counters. Yeah, who'd have thunk it? Long story short, he likes the movie too. I will probably try to watch that, and I don't know, with friends of mine who probably are in depth and in knowledge with Star Trek, because I kind of need to know. Because all I know is that Voyager sucks and Enterprise is basically the worst prequel ever. That's the basics. That's all I know so far. Yeah. Kidding aside, for Anton himself, I never got around to do this when the man passed. If I did, please let me know in the comments down below. One final moment of silence, because to him and pretty much everybody who passed away since 2016, it's just like a few of them I understand, but that was like a smorgasbord of what the hell. Yeah, Oscar season is gonna be weird. Like that in memoriam is gonna be the most awkward as hell, and I casually watch the Oscars. That's gonna be just weird. So yeah, check out Green Room when you got the chance. It's my number 4. No, wait, number 5. And I'm crap with my list. I am definitely gonna figure this out. Hopefully. If not, I'm just gonna put the annotation to everything I just said here, like bullet point the list. If not, I did amazing in editing. So, final 3 movies. Like I said earlier in this update now, official top 10. They're all gonna be Marvel, kind of like how I mentioned in the back half of this list. Whew. Another reason why Wade got crazy in that bit of footage is that he was more upset that he was number 3. There's no kidding aside. Deadpool was freaking hilarious. It was hilarious from beginning to end. The action scenes were really good. It was finally an R-rated anything Marvel movie since shit Blade, I think. I love the movie. It was hilarious from front to back. I have the freaking Blu-ray. I have link to my review, obviously, when I do the full list, and in the description. And I mean, less said the better. I mean, spoilers aside, the guy's just nuts, and honestly, he's doing okay in the comics. Post Civil War 2, yeah, I know it had a really crap ending. I know. One man's disappointment, other man's potential hope for, I don't know, continuity for my channel, as far as my kayfabe character goes, who knows. So yeah, the final 2 is MCU, because it's been so long on this list where they're going to stack up. Doctor Strange, the number 2. Again, apologies to my dad, coughing up. Everyone's getting sick here. It's flu season. So yeah, Doctor Strange is a really good movie at number 2, mainly because aside from Benedict Cumberbatch getting the most nailed-on look of Doctor Stephen Strange from both book to screen, that's the most nailed-on impression that everyone probably dreamcasted him since the old, I guess, Marvel movies in the 2000s, myself included probably, or my cousins. Because if you can believe it, there are people in my family who are bigger Marvel fans than me. And it was another one of those Guardian situations where this is a unknown character that not a lot of people, even myself, knew, and he hit it out of the park like it was nothing. Same with Guardians, same with Ant-Man, now with Doctor Strange. It basically is saying that Marvel can basically do no wrong. Origins aside, they're not bad. It was an okay origin story. Showed that he was pretty much a dick at first, loses his hands, and tries to do everything he can with, magic. The whole controversy with Tilda Swinton's like whitewashing as the Great One, I don't understand still. They established multiverse theory. Your argument is automatically invalid. Any spoilers aside will probably be related to Ragnarok, which I'll probably review too. Yeah, there was I think it was a mid-credit scene, so it wasn't that bad. Again, cards the review. Link to the review in the description. Sorry, I'm overcarding enough. And I'm losing battery. So, my number 1 movie of 2016, thank God it's over. The year, not the list, if you can believe it. Yeah, if you haven't noticed already, it's Marvel Civil War. I've loved this movie to death, mainly because of a very huge thing that I also addressed the other footage I just scrapped. It was the fact that it was 80 times better than the source material itself. It is very rare for MCU movies to be okay without all of the source material. This is one of those rare cases. I know Age of Ultron got a little bit of flag not doing every single key scene of that event, and I get why. But for Civil War's case, they didn't need to do everything. I could put up with just the core like list of like MCU heroes at the time doing their fight instead of like an ocean of heroes. The entire Marvel universe was killing each other in this book. Unfortunately, sorry for my bad voice. Unfortunately, when it comes to the book itself, they made up characters in this event to die. So again, it was just too much to bear, and that's how it was. Like, they had a reality show team that was the catalyst of the whole thing, and I knew for a fact they were never going to do it. I knew for a fact they were never going to do every single thing when it comes to Spider-Man post, pre, and during the Civil War. Like, the whole One More Day situation. Yeah, I'm happy they didn't do that, because the guy's still in high school. The timeline's off. I'm glad, at the very least for the time being, that One More Day is not canon. If anyone who doesn't know that storyline, please look it up and give a big middle finger to everyone who was involved in that story. Just saying in advance, I went all on about it in both footage. Long story short, it is the crappiest Spider-Man story known to man, and there have been some crappy ones, like the Clone Saga. And I have a figure of Ben Reilly scowling at me, but I don't care. One More Day is worse than Clone Saga. I could sit through Clone Saga, laugh my ass off, and call that a comedy than One More Freaking Day. You want to know why? It destroyed the marriage of Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. And you're thinking, oh, they always divorced. No, this is the first time. Like, ever. This was like one of those things that stayed canon, like Uncle Ben being dead, Gwen Stacy being dead, the Fantastic Four being the family of the future, or whatever they renamed it. Children of the Atom. No, that's X-Men. The point is, this was the first time they actually did something that is nailed down canon. There's nothing you can do. And you think, okay, maybe, like, you know, Mary Jane's, like, fed up with every time her and her family and even Aunt May was, like, you know, threatened throughout the whole thing. His entire time as being Spider-Man, and it's probably backlash, obviously, from Civil War, but no. Everyone in the Marvel Universe didn't want to get off their ass and get a bullet out of Aunt May. I know it sounds ridiculous, I know it sounds stupid, I know death is inevitable in any character and in real life, but in this particular case, you're telling me in the Marvel comic universe that people with advanced technology, with magic and multiple of cosmic powers that could do literally everything in heaven and above could not get a bullet out of a freaking old lady. No. That is where I draw the line. That is where I will always draw the line. And I will forever be happy that that is never going to be part of the MCU. I am definitely happy as all hell for Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm happy that Civil War went their own direction. I'm also a little hesitant on the whole. There was really a non-ending. Like, nobody really won, either Tony's or Cap's side. Like, it's supposed to be like an open-ending kind of deal there until, you know, Thanos shows up, you know. Anyway, that's my top 10. I've rambled about this for the third time in a row about One More Day. I hope to never talk about this story again. And you can comment all you want. Oh, get the book. Oh, read it. No. Carr definitely to Link Carr's review of it. He said it better than pretty much everybody who has ever talked about this guy. I am the target audience for a Spider-Man book. I literally live in Queens, and even I know that is betrayal for the character. Even I know the guy should move on. The guy should be should set an example for anybody, not just New Yorkers, not just Americans, but the whole world that you can do anything, even in the most high-pressure stress, even the most immense anxiety. That is my idea of Spider-Man, and I will always see that. And if you put more pressure into him, he's gonna get out of a corner. That's how it is, in any way. If I wanted to write a Spider-Man story, I'll do something with Miles, I'll do something with Gwen Stacy, I'll do anything with it. If you want me to play with these weird, new agey characters they think is going to jump the shark, I'll make it look like a freaking insane bastard. And I'm not even a comic writer, and even I want to do better than what they did 10 years ago with that guy, when it comes to One More Day. So yeah, my comic thoughts aside, I did like the movie. Take care, subscribe. I'm Retro Care Reviews. I'm sorry that my place is kind of a mess. Welcome to 2017, where we're all basically having a big hungover from what the last year was. Later, and, oh yeah, I have a remote. Ooh, I'm gonna turn you off. So yeah, hope this editing works. Who knows? I might do kayfabe stuff with, AJKW finally, because a certain someone got a nice little, Intercontinental Championship. Till then, like, subscribe. If I managed to get the end card to work here, what are you doing? Do it. Just look at my previous video, look at my channel, subscribe if you want, like the video, comment if I'm an asshole. Later, have a good night. Oh, and one more thing. Na 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 na, hey hey hey, Dada Dixie. Yeah, I heard of that noise. Link in the description for that news. Bye-bye, Dixie Carter. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. JDX is back. Hey girl, I know you like that really long top 10. How about you like and subscribe his channel? And maybe tell him a comment down below if you want him to do any more videos related to Moa. What the shit? Wait, can a man just sell himself? No. Screw this year. I thought 2016 sucked. Later, I guess. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Move the freaking tripod.
Okay, dude, seriously.
What the hell are you?
Jeremy?
Wait, did I try to kick your ass once?
No. Like and subscribe, guys.